finals. Dr. Copter, the only player of the remaining 4 to have qualified for that invitational. It's going to be looking... so this is this series has been pretty interesting over the last couple of months. Actually starting with SnapBack taking that win 3-0 over Copter to cap off last season and find first place onto the season, or first place onto the PR of last season.
And that was a really important match because I think that was deciding who was going to get.
That was the only time that SnapBack played Copter that season.
And they're, I'm not going to say they're, because they played a bunch of different people, but their records were pretty, like, similar-esque.
Yes.
And especially with Dr. Copter experimenting with Young Link and dropping a few notable losses to Ogre and Danny, who...
As well as Jessier.
As well as Jessier, yes. But we've seen recently, as you were about to say, in the past 2 times.
Month, this has been, I believe, since this season started, it's been 3-0 Copter, and most of those sets have not been very close. But SnapBack starting off this game 1 with a nice lead.
Wow, that Nair, I don't even know how that hit.
Okay,
but the jab lock, that is the stock.
Okay, he is too.
You thought he was living? I thought he was living. Okay, dash attack not quite killing.
All right, here comes the arrows.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let the arrows hit you, man.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the alternative.
Oh,
okay.
but...
Yeah, SnapBack always ready to react.
I swear I always could grab the ledge, but at the same time, I always shield too much at ledge as well, so... ooh, all right.
I like the idea, but SnapBack not taking the bait there.
I think it just had the best of both worlds, that if it snagged him, it was a win, and he also got to recover back to stage. So either way, it was a win. Oh, and that Nair catching out.
Nairing out of the corner, and he's going to find himself with center stage now.
Well, it's really good to stuff out that long winding forward air that Greninja has.
Yeah.
And another Nair.
Okay. Oh, jab block. Oh,
ooh, not gonna get anything. I don't know what he was looking for.
Smash there.
Well, he jabbed it, like it wasn't his jab 3, but he did another jab. Yeah. So just a little bit of a flub there coming out from SnapBack, but I like the idea.
I like the down smash there, catching the roll behind from Copter. The option covers there was very nice. Down tilt. Wow. Gonna take SnapBack on a ride. There's the SnapBack.
You have to be ready for it. And Copter knows, like, he tells everybody, you have to be ready for it. And he can't not be ready for it himself when he talks like that, but
frame 6 up smash coming out, catching Copter sleeping a little bit, and SnapBack pulling down back from the clutches.
He hit the tippy toes of the back air. Not that, you know, that doesn't warrant getting up smashed, but I mean,
you just have to be so careful versus Pit because the up smash, I believe, is tied for fastest in the game, and if not, I'm almost 100% certain that it is a frame 6. So you definitely have to be careful finding yourself above Pit at kill percents.
That's true. That's fair. All right, another up smash, but we've seen Dr. Copter with these back airs do so much work for him this whole tournament. Been missing a few of them here this game, and that important one right there, losing his stock. But he's still trying to make it work.
Dude, I like that dash back F smash, knowing that Copter and just Greninja in general wants that dash attack.
Ooh.
And I feel like SnapBack really hasn't given him much room, or given him much reason to overshoot. And there's the SnapBack uppercut to take game 1. The mini fridge. The
mini fridge. I was about to correct you, but you corrected yourself. And SnapBack 1-0 right now. And like you said, the last 2 or 3 times they played, I think it's 2.
Let's see. There was
because it was that before ADS.
Once at ADS. Did they play once or twice at ADS?
I played once because both times it was winners finals. SnapBack got to sit to losers and then lost to the Memphis player.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, both times you're right. It wasn't. Actually, I do think one time it was Game 5. One time was Game 5. So I think we might be in for another
3-0 Game 5 and then 3-0 the other way. Now that I think about it, but I don't have the stats on me at the moment. Unfortunately, getting into this Game 2 now. SnapBack already starting off with stage control and a bit of damage.
Back with the nairs. Going out from
it's a very
SnapBack.
strong move. I mean, you'll hear a lot of people say, like, oh, well, it doesn't cover his entire sword, and I don't know. Like, we've already seen what hitboxes look like when they cover the entire weapon in Palunair, and if you really think you should have that,
if you really wanted that, you
good
wouldn't
for you,
really
man.
want that. you don't know what you want. I don't know. It's definitely looking strong enough for SnapBack. Dr. Copter, he was, and to be fair, this tournament has been a little bit grueling.
oh yeah, definitely. Like, especially with the delayed start to everything.
Yeah, which isn't
Not Vanderbilt's fault.
Not
Vandy Smash's fault at all. Anchor down, usually a very cleanly run event, but
yeah, it's just unfortunate that the collegiate crews took up a whole lot of time and pushed everything back. But I think that's affected the game.
but of course,
the
neither of
players-
these players actually, none of the players remaining in the tournament actually participating in collegiate crews.
No, you're right, but they had to
A lot of them did have to wait. Yeah.
wait a long time. But you know that it's fair because all the players
Yeah,
you
no,
could
everyone
argue
has the same disadvantage.
exactly.
It's who can whether.
But you know that some could argue that's why the Zoomers are in such a good. such a,
No,
I'm
you
sorry,
can also argue
I had
that
to.
the Boomers
That's
have,
why that's the whole thing I was
discipline.
getting at the whole time. No, I'm sorry.
Dr. Copter defends from the Zoomers.
Oh man, we need that crew battle now. We can't not have it. All right, Dr. Copter actually, it's not. It's pretty much even, but he has a slight lead, which he didn't really have this whole set right now.
Oh, except for that one stock, but then he jumped to pit up smash.
Yep. We don't talk about that. Ooh, what a read.
Talking about up smashes. SnapBack landing on that platform, and
Yeah.
Greninja saying, oh no.
Talking about jumping into someone charging up smash. SnapBack does Dr. Copter a solid.
Oh, he went for the up smash there, but Copter, Greninja not a character that's great out of shit options, but the up smash certainly something that he can punish.
Well, that's the thing. Dr. Copter knows that SnapBack will fish for those kill options,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
All day long. And
Oh, but,
ooh,
I don't know if that was
But-
a framer just kept catching him before he could snap the ledge, but great down there, bringing it now the last stock, and it can definitely bring this back with one grab.
that's one of those kill options where it took skill and SnapBack delivering. Okay, dash attack from Dr. Copter. Gonna wait for a response, but SnapBack jumping out. And the pivot grab.
Do I like the mix up there with where he went with his movement there from SnapBack, opting to jump inwards towards Copter and causing Copter to whiff the forward air.
Oh, and the up air. I think that was supposed to be an air. Wow, he's living.
Oh, but he won't be living that.
No.
Up there into the blast zone. We're going to game 3 all tied up. And how fitting it is that at this this incredible regional, it's been quite giant with some of the best from both East and Middle Tennessee. That our winners finals are the number 1 and 2 on the PR
And we do have number 4 in the PR as well.
and number 5.
And number 5.
1, 2, 4, 5. Midas
Is
unfortunately could not make it to top 8.
He was knocked out. He lost the winners to Moobs. Moobs has been doing so well.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's got some great wins on him so far this season. And then Midas lost to Danny and losers. Yep. So good stuff to everyone who's made it as far as they have. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, able to jump out of the Nair follow-up from Pitt.
I honestly feel like that was more of a misinput on SnapBack's part than it was Dr. Copter getting out of that really well.
But it was good reaction from
It was a
Copter.
really good reaction. Not to take anything away from the evasion.
Oh, yes, he's been doing that a little bit more, and I like it.
Dr. Copter pressing the side B button on SnapBack, turning the tables a bit.
We've seen
nail an early kill.
usually how he does that is he his body goes more towards the stage, and he'll shadow sneak away from the stage. But what he did right there was his body went more off stage, and he shadow sneaked towards the stage, hitting him with the back hit. So, honestly, I love how Dr. Copter is mixing up all his options as much as he can.
Of course, the mark of a player who deserves to be in winners finals at a regional.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Extending the third box a bit with that dash attack, and Copter grabbing him from the next zip code. Definitely feel like SnapBack's playing a bit more desperate to get these options that he wants in neutral. Fishing for these forward airs, these nairs, these grabs, and Copter's really just been playing really aware of that and not been giving it to him.
I feel like SnapBack really plays very active, though. Like, when I play him, when he's playing really well, he's very active as a character, like, on screen.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean bad things, but it can be. It can be like there's too much on his mind, he's doing too much.
Well, I think one thing that sets SnapBack and other players that are quote-unquote active, nice mini fridge coming out there from SnapBack, take the stock lead here early in game 3. But as I was saying, SnapBack is very active on the screen. Most time when SnapBack is active, he's doing it with very non-committal movement. You're doing it off the control stick, and that's something, you know, a lot of lower level players, they think of being active, they think about the A button. But when it comes to that and fading out options from your opponent, it's all about movement. And SnapBack's so fluid with his character.
Yeah, but there's more to dash dancing than just dash dancing.
Oh, yeah, no, there's so much more to it. And great anti-air there from SnapBack.
I think as soon as Dr. Copter got hit by that side special, yeah. I think he sort of...
Right into next game.
Yeah, I mean, he could have definitely brought that back, but I don't think he was feeling it personally.
All right, we're going to get some Persona music. Copter taking a deep breath, collecting himself.
I don't know, when I see a move coming from a mile away and I get hit by it, that tilts me.
Oh, and SnapBack is so good at doing that. I think I talked about this when SnapBack played against Taz in Grand Finals at that TNT. SnapBack is so good at hitting you with the same thing over and over again and getting into your head.
Man, this is Copter's go-to FD.
Yeah, and I mean,
nothing wrong with that.
I blame him.
Sorry, a little bit of. There we go. S.
We're all winners here.
For Zoomer. All right. No. Should have put a Z. That would have been cooler. I love that. You know, I hate that how the drag down from up air can lead into a check chase, even if you miss the jab lock. Like even if they avoid the jab lock, they can get tech chased. Oh no.
Greninja's a good character.
Ooh, yeah, that's the second time this set.
SnapBack pulling out the taunt, feeling himself a bit, but Copter catching that roll and converting it into a pretty nasty advantage there right now. Something else I'd like to make note of with Pit when we're talking about being very active on the screen. Pit, a character with incredibly strong burst options in both dash grab and dash attack, as well as jump in air.
Oh, and he killed himself.
No.
Yeah. Well, it was almost fully charged. I don't think it was quite fully charged.
He was looking to detect the wall.
No, I think he was as well, but I think he was expecting the last hit of a fully charged shuriken to hit him.
Yeah, to launch him.
But I don't think it was fully charged. I think it was only slightly less.
The Guardian Orbiter is coming out from SnapBack there. Very big reversal.
Finally able to get that stock.
Stocks to one.
It's not over for Copter yet.
Not over for Copter by any means. SnapBack looking very strong.
Okay, dash attack to up smash. Yeah. Sorry, technical difficulties. But now we're back, and Ooh, Dr. Copter is just going deeper and deeper into trouble and kills himself once more.
SD.
Yeah.
I like the pressure there from SnapBack, not letting him recover to the ledge like he wanted to. Unfortunate SDs in that last game, but SnapBack with the good pressure, he's going to find himself in winners finals.
I think he knows what he did wrong, right? He's one of the better players in Tennessee that knows what's going on, knows what they did wrong, and knows what they can do